All right. So let's talk about the book. I want to really understand kind of how the book came to be for starters. Oftentimes, and I just interviewed somebody else who's releasing a book, and I've, thought about it myself. And, I think sometimes I hear a lot of that. And sometimes, and I haven't done it, a lot of people feel like it's just like something that's coming out of them that has to be done. But not in your case. Tell me about the book. Why the book?
Well, and I hate to keep bringing up my mom, but if anything that I inherited from her was this thirst to connect people. I get so much joy. It's probably like some neuroses, but I absolutely love introducing people and then watching the magic that happens. And it's not just the immediate action, but it is what happens over the test of time. And I will say I am blessed with a really remarkable memory. And again, I say these things now that probably I never would have been able to say in my 30s or 40s. But my older brother has a remarkable memory for numbers. So he can remember, the exact time and date of somebody's death or birth, but actually just like the actual minute. I remember people and their descriptors, like, what is their children's favorite food? I mean, really stupid, wasteful stuff that doesn't matter. But when you're introducing people can be really helpful. Mm-hmm. Because I find if you introduce people and you bring some sense of commonality, whether it's, they have 10 years ago visited the same city and went to the same restaurant, to, both of them having loved the same favorite book. I mean, I love to be able to do that so that then when they carry on, they're super comfortable with one another. So having done this since, probably my high school years, about 5 years ago, folks started saying to me, you really should write a book about your methodology. And I'm like, but I don't have a methodology. I just do it. And then more and more people kept coming to say that to me. And I have probably over the last 6 years held nothing short of 50 to 75 gatherings on my roof deck, celebrating everything from new babies to weddings to politicians running for office to raising money for causes, where I would literally just go about and introduce people. And I remember reading about Lois Weisberg that Malcolm Gladwell wrote about in the New Yorker years ago. And I'm not certainly comparing myself to her, but she was the connector in Chicago, where she was able to bring together people from all different walks of life and make the magic happen. So reading that, I was like, well, I'm kind of like a mini her. And maybe it could help people if I shared kind of how I go about doing it. So that was the impetus for the book.